Hey, welcome everybody to a little bit of DOScider. Good to see you, Ghidorah. Good to see you, Loaf Sneeze. Good to see you, Serious Cow King. Move back to you, friend. Alright, let's get a little bit of DOScider in here. For those that don't know, we do this at the start of every week where we do a ranking of DOS games. We've been doing it for, oh boy, it's probably almost 2 years or something now. It's been a while. It's been a long time for DOScider because we've got a lot of games ranked. We've got 310 now. You can find all of the information about where to see the rankings, where to look at the old videos on that little command there. So you can go to DOScider.neocities.org for the ranking list, or you can just go to the YouTube for the full VOD list. And the episode number is this number right here. So you can see which time, like if you want to check out why I love Full Throttle, you can just go to episode 89. The stars are for episodes that were just a full episode in themselves. Like, some games you don't need 3 hours with, but to know that it's good. Some games you don't need 3 hours with to know that it's bad. And then some games you need a little more. So let's go over our top 10 and our bottom 10 right off the start. We've got Star Control 2, a brand new number 1 from 2 streams ago. We did have one in between now. We're on episode 93. We have Full Throttle, Day of the Tentacle, Doom, Heroes of Might and Magic 2, XCOM, UFO Defense, NetHack, MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, Maniac Mansion, and System Shock, with Sid Meier's Civilization just out. And just out of the bottom 10, bottom 11, honorable mentions: Scunny Lost in Space, then The Castle of Dr. Malvado, Terror in Christmas Town, Industrial Killers, Snapperazzi, the Sun newspaper tabloid in the UK, with Domino's and Fizzy Chewits extra sponsors. Whew. The Fortress of Dr. Radiaki, The Flintstones, The Jetsons, First Person Pinball, All Dogs Go to Heaven, and Police Quest 4 Open Season. But today we've got hopefully something that doesn't go on the bottom there. We have a follow-up to a game that I rated pretty highly. You've already guessed it by now, or if you just, I don't know, looked at the title of the stream. But, where did we rate it? Number 70. It was Eye of the Beholder, and we are doing... Yo, Glitch, good to see you. We are doing Eye of the Beholder 2. Snapperazzi is very weird just in its sponsorship alone. Yes, no question there. So this was a request from Ghidorah from a while ago. I have been slowly catching up on our DOScider requests. I've been a little bit slow. We had some time that I had to have off. I'm in the middle of wedding season because I'm a wedding photographer. So I'm trying to do all those edits. And, yeah, so we're slowly catching up on that. I've fallen behind a bit. We had a lot of RPGs and point and clicks and stuff that do take a little more time recently. But for any of those subs or patrons that can request a game a month, I will be getting to your stuff. We're going to be starting to do, like, 2 episodes a week soon, I think, just to do some catch-ups. And we'll pound those out real fast. We've got a lot of big games on the list coming up. A lot of games that'll take more than a single, like... I mean, they need to control an entire episode, is what I mean. Alright, so Eye of the Beholder 2, which does the very cool thing that I always liked from back in the day. Everybody seemed to do this. It is, you can transfer your party into it. Wizardry did it, like Eye of the Beholder did it. I think even, like... Oh god, which I haven't actually gotten to yet. I think Tales of Andoria. Or Tales of Yendor? Yendorian Tales? Something like that. I think it's Yendorian Tales. I played that series when I was little, very little. And, yeah, I think even it did that. So there's lots and lots of practice for this. Strahd's Possession. Yes. Yeah, yep. Yeah, the Ravenloft games do it. Alright. But it's always rad. I like the idea. It is one of those things, I will admit, that it does kind of limit some of what you can do with the systems and everything like that. Like, it's probably not the best thing for devs. It's still kind of rad, though. When they can get away with it, it's neat. I always forget these are Westwood. Just do it up. I know one thing about this game that's going to be... Ooh, I'll be quiet here. You're settling in for an evening by the fire. Then a note was slipped to you. It was from your friend, Kelvin Blackstaff, Archmage of the city. The message was urgent. The D&D games love name-dropping, like, big lore characters. What could Kelvin want? It's Gandalf, and he's your friend this time. You know him personally. He gets you for all of his problems. Plumbing? Yeah. Electricity? Oh, hell yeah. Raking the leaves? Yep, that's your buddy. Smoking some of that hobbit grass? Absolutely. There's some really good sprite work going on here, yeah. It had that in the first one, too. It's really nice. This is a great scene. This must have taken somebody a lot of time. Oh, that, too. Oh, damn, yeah. Yeah, they went hard on these. Oh, imagine the amount of time you spent on that little bit of art for it to be used for 5 seconds. Not saying that that's not, like, necessary. That's rad. It's just, whoa, damn. Getting those eyes and everything, the close-up. Fear for her safety. Take this coin. Who the fuck punched all the stuff in the middle out? I'll use it to contact you. It's not a coin, this is a symbol. Question that fireplace design. May luck be with you, my friend. It's ostentatious, but actually that... Going to Europe earlier this year, like, and seeing some old houses and stuff, some of the really, really big fireplaces that they would have in places like that would look kind of similar. There were ones that you could just walk into, and, like, they even had little benches on the sides, like, essentially inside of the fireplace. It was weird. This is one of the very first games a familiar name worked on. You'll have to mention the familiar name, because I'm not sure who that would be. And it could be a lot of people is the thing. Great start, though. They do a really good job of selling the beginning of these. I can tell you right away, having looked at the manual, whew, the controls are gonna be rough. They were in the first one too. They're gonna be bad. Not gonna be great. I'm expecting some good music. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Let's get a dwarf mole. Sure. Yes, our lawful good dwarf. Look at his smile. He's just happy to see you. It's perfect. That seems pretty bad. Although I think that you can just, like, do whatever the hell you want, right? Yeah. I do like that. I actually think that's a really good idea. Just being like, oh, fuck it. You know what? Don't make people re-roll for 4 hours to get the character that they want. If they want to break the game, people will do that. Just let them break the game if they want to, and design their characters the way that they want to, and then, like, hey, if that's their thing and they don't want to, like, they want to wreck it, quote unquote, or whatever, who cares? Like, that's their decision. Let them do it. Oh, was this? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Frank Klepacki joined it in between the two releases. Gotcha. It's less about that and more allowing them to import their pen and paper characters. Sure, that too. I mean, all of it, though. But, like, I'm saying that the worry was always that people would abuse that system and just, like, make really powerful characters kind of thing. But it's like, yeah, just fucking allow them to do it. Like, the reasoning doesn't really matter. Just, it's nice that it's there. Alright, we have GIF. Actually, hold up. I should rename them. I don't know if I can rename them, actually. Let's go, like, Pure Fighter. That is a very wise fighter that we have here. Very wise, charismatic fighter. I kind of like this idea. It's bad. It's not good. It's not what you want. Oh, you can just change the HP too. Amazing. Here, we'll go 60 and then leave everything else the same. They're tanky as hell. I'm doing this mostly because, like, we don't need to have a problem with dying a whole lot. I do need to get a bit of an idea of the difficulty, but if we make it a little easier for ourselves, that's okay. Oh, you really... Man, it does not let you do any of it again? Alright, listen, I want the right names. I don't even know what we had, but... Ugh. Oh, man, that charisma. Alright, we're doing... that, I think is what it was. Something like this. That's closer. Undo is future tech. That's true. But, like, I just want to rename them again. Alright, so we have Jeef and Jeef. Now, who do we need as backliners? There's a face you can trust. That's our lawful good guy. Yeah, he's smiling, Egrets. Come on. Don't you get it? Seal is happy. He's glad to see you because he's such a cool person. God, the Fighter Mage Thief is a hell of a multi-class. We could do, like, Thief Mage for fun. Why not? Probably because it's not great. I don't know, sure, another neutral. Sure. I think the strongest character in our party? I think they are. Okay, that's very funny, so I want to keep that. I'm just gonna cheat that a little bit. Just a bit. Get a lot of 15s. There you go. Also, listen, you need to survive a little bit, okay? I'll give him a little more. Alright, Jeef. Let's go Gnome Ranger? I don't know what the advantages to any of these are. I don't remember anymore. Sure. Oh, they can't even do that. Right. Okay. Yeah, we need to have a half-elf or elf again. God, right, half-elf can do everything. Ranger Cleric is certainly a mixture. Yeah, that looks like a ranger. Alright. Yeah, sure. Seems good. And then, of course, so we have Jeef, and Jeff. He's the black sheep of the family. Weirdo spells his name all wrong. Alright, our party is complete. Good character creator. A lot of the same portraits as last time. So the reason why I'm saying that the control of this game is going to blow ass, and not in a good way, is clicking removes the axe. Right-clicking swings. Which, like, I get it. I know why they do it. It doesn't mean that it's good, though. It's not good. It's still not great. It's not what you want to see. We don't have any. So our ranger has no ranged? I'm getting that, right? Because you are a ranger, despite the portrait. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. God, another thing that I need to remember is character information. Things you can do from the character screen. How do you pull up the character screen, though? How do you get the character screen? Like, that's their paper doll. Oh, that side. Right. There we go. Yeah, okay. They just don't start rangers with any kind of bow and arrow or anything, huh? Weird. A thing that I didn't do with this game that would probably be a good recommendation is you can play with ASE, which was like All-Seeing Eye. And All-Seeing Eye actually does a really nice thing for you if you play this modern, which is it maps things. Because we don't have no map. Man, the road to get to Kelvin, or Darkmoon, full of dogs. So you can also technically... Oop. God, my brain keeps on saying just regular click is fine. It is not fine. Fine. There you go. Like, right, I can throw it above the center line will also throw things. I can see how you would get used to just doing only, like, mouse controls for this, which is kind of what it's designed for, but it just doesn't feel great. No, the rocks do not stack, no. They didn't in the first game either. It's a lot of menuing with a mouse in both games. That's the main reason, in a lot of ways, that the first one ended up going down so many ranks, is that, like, that kind of design with real time, but only mouse control, essentially, is misery as far as design goes. Like, that's not good controls, at least in my opinion. It's, it feels very clunky and weird from a modern perspective. Which is funny, because they got into using the mouse so much because they're like, man, check this new thing out. They're mice. They're great. They work really well. And they do, but not for, like, doing all the menuing. It's way faster to menu with, like, actual keyboard controls for a lot of it. And, like, moving around. Stuff like that is a lot easier a lot of the time on keyboard. Like, repeated actions, right? Like, attack. Being able to just press, like Might and Magic, for example, has all the paper doll, like, moving stuff around. And I do love the paper dolls. But it uses, like, keyboard shortcuts where you can press A for attack, and S for spell, and, like, D to take a turn off or whatever, or pass your turn. So you can just, you know, mash your way real quickly. Just, and, ooh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Whoop. What the fuck happened to you? There we go. But yeah, like, you can just tap out your turns super, super fast. In this, you can't. And especially with it being real time, it's like, oh my god. Trying to constantly click on things. It kind of feels like, it's funny that I say that I'm annoyed by it, because I also really like a new modern game that does a similar thing and uses that as part of the combat, which is Kingsway. It feels very Kingsway. It feels like closing pop-up windows quickly, like constantly having to, like, dodge attacks by clicking them in weird ways and stuff. It matches up with that old OS design really well. In any case, an old, haggard woman suddenly appears from the forest. Kingsway is on purpose, yes. But it ends up in some ways the same feel. It's funny. That sounds like a load of nope. Kingsway's rad. Kingsway's really cool. Pardon me, can I help you? We're looking for a friend who is lost in this region. Her name is Amber. Lost in these woods? I find that hard to believe. Fuck you. These woods are impossible to navigate. I don't have a map. Your Amber has not come this way, or I'd have seen her. I do know of a small temple nearby. Perhaps the clerics of Darkmoon can help you. I can take you there if you wish. Lead us. That's kind of rad. Oh, immediately it's... Yeah, this is not sinister at all. Don't worry about it. That is Temple Darkmoon. From here, you can continue without me. I must return now to tend to my home. May luck be with you. The old woman turns and vanishes into the forest. Do you wish to enter Darkmoon? Okay. I mean, it's literally the name of the game, so I'm guessing that we probably should. Also, should also probably do this. Aren't Burning Hands and Shocking Grasp, we're not going to have the distance to be able to do that, are we? Because I think that it is actually, you have to be within grabbing distance. It is hands. You put flame on hands and then tag your it, take some flame. Oh, no, you're right. Burning Hands is a clone of flame. Yes, it's Shocking Grasp that's the actual grasp, right? You're right. You are totally correct. One of them is definitely a grasp. Like, I know that there's ones that are definitely just... Wondering... Detect Invisible seems like this is the kind of game they would make you have to have that. Okay, got our memorized spells. Now let's pray for spells. Games are always very faithful, for better, for worse, generally for worse, to the D&D license that they get. God, what does aid do again? Flameblade Hold Person was always great. Sure. Create food is actually kind of necessary in this game, I'm sure. We do care about rations. Remove paralysis also seems good. Gonna be honest. And I guess I'll dispel magic. Okay. So we also have... Can the ranger not cast eventually? Can't they cast some spells? Huh. Weird. Maybe they just take a while to get there. Oh my god, that face. Oh my god, that face on the left. Oh my god. I'm dying. Welcome, stranger. That's what I can hear that. There's nothing untoward going on here. It's a very, So as a photographer... Yes, when Botox goes wrong. Yeah. Well, that is exactly what I was going to say, is that as a photographer, what we always call that face on the left is when you over-edit a face, and it's just Barbie doll. It's plastic face, is what we call it. It's just fucking caked on. It's smooth. Like, way too much. Way too smooth. That person doesn't look like they can move their mouth. There are two clerics standing here. As you approach, they bow slightly. The woman speaks with delight. Welcome to Darkmoon. I am Nadia, and this is my brother Jordan. How may we be of service? Attack! Okay. We did just save, right? Close the door! Oh, we're so fucking dead, huh? Yeah, take a rock. Why are they not attacking immediately? Yeah. Like, once it ungrays, I mean. Hello? There we go. AKA every beautiful character mod. Okay, step over the corpses, guys. Come on. Right, I have to scribe the scroll. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Well, oh, wait, there it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Well, yeah. Okay, so as it turns out... Can we drag the party members around? You can reorder them, but I don't... It's not like you can just drag and drop them in the middle of a fight, I don't think. God, I gotta remember how the reordering even works. I think that one is like... F1, 2, 3 type stuff? Could be wrong. Party makeup. Here's all the spells, defensive spells, attacking and equipping, deploying the party, keep the heavily armored fighters in front. Yeah, get that. How do you move them? Moving and fighting. If you're exploring an area, I don't think... Prepare your party. Keep track of buttons. Watch for teleporters. This is based on 2E, yeah. Our ranger's going to start getting spells at like level 8. They should be getting them very soon then. We are already level 6 or 7. This game starts out as a sequel to the first Eye of the Beholder. So it's not like... You are fairly leveled at this point. Like, you're a pretty high level party. Oh my god. Oh, this rules. Oh, I love the manuals. Just a second here. So I've been going through the manual on my other screen here. And let's just very quickly show you why I'm having a moment. Adventurer. Things you can do from the adventure screen. Attack monster. Right-click on a character's in-hand weapons. Okay, perfect. Only front rank characters can attack with melee weapons. Blah, 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 blah. Cool, great. You can camp. You can cast cleric spells. Right-click on their in-hand holy symbol. Change the order of characters. Oh, there it is. Okay, but down here, like... Things you can do from the adventure screen. Protect vulnerable characters. Place vulnerable characters in the rear rank. Rear rank characters can only be hit by monsters' melee attacks if the front rank characters are down. Or if creatures are attacking from the sides or rear of the party. Okay, but it doesn't tell you how to move them. So I guess that's up here, and I missed it. Right click on the name bar. Gotcha. There's your problem. You're only clicking on the name bar. Heck yeah, Eye of the Beholder 2. Yeah, these games are fun. Alright, we're gonna rest the party. Sure. Let's actually learn our spells. That's probably pretty good. It's a lot simpler than expected. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same as Eye of the Beholder 1. Honestly, it feels like there's basically nothing that's changed other than, like, story stuff. Which would make sense, because this is back in the day where Eye of the Beholder, when was it released? 1990. Eye of the Beholder 2. When was it released? 1991. Oh, right. I see. We have come from Waterdeep. We are looking for a friend who may be lost in these woods. Her name is Ember. Have you seen her? Joro looks quizzically to Nadia. No, we have not seen her or anyone else lately. These woods are quite calm, and it is very peaceful here. You look worn and tired. Please rest and enjoy Darkmoon. They smile and warmly bow. Okay, so to cast mage spells, we've got to put our spell book in hand. Gotcha. That's the Kelvin's coin, right? Oh, yeah, these are some super nasty priests. A woman garbed in full armor stands before you. She looks extremely troubled. Why are you so distressed? Can we help you? I am looking for my sister, Kalandra. She disappeared in the nearby forest last night. With Nadia's help, I've been searching for her, but I fear for the worst. Have you seen her? No, we have not. Were any traces left behind? Do you have any clues? Last night we made camp in the forest. When I woke this morning, she was gone. There were signs of struggle near her bed, but no tracks were left to follow. Please, if you see my sister, guide her here. Nadia will take care of her until I return. I must continue my search. The woman turns and leaves the temple. The window is quite decorative. Casts Detect Magic. No one is able to pry this door open. We could try and bash it down, which is probably not a good idea. Right, you can click on the release lever button near the gate, and then you can try and force them open by clicking underneath on the bottom. But, hey, we could just, you know, hit that button. As you step into the doorway, Nadia clears her throat rather loudly. Joro calls from behind. You're not permitted to go in there. The way leads to our private chambers. Only members of the cloth are allowed. Please step back, my friends. Pardon, we did not know this area was restricted. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I did, actually. I just didn't care. The carving on the east wall is some kind of magical seal. So if we did... What is it? No? Guess not. Heyo, how you doing, Hank? Welcome, welcome. Leaving the temple. It is pretty cool that you can just, like, get up and leave the dungeon. That would have been a big thing at the time. Oh, what am I doing? All right. Okay, so the thing I'm interested in is, does Fireball just hit them? It does. I wonder if we use it indoors if it'll be a problem. Because it definitely feels like the kind of game that would be very rude about that. What am I doing? God. Dang, that is a lot of doggos. God, Hank, I'm so sorry. Yeah, unfortunately, everyone's talking about how Frank Kaplacki joined Westwood in between Eye of the Beholder 1 and Eye of the Beholder 2. But there is no music in this game. Much like the first one, there's kind of very little in terms of sound. Come on. Dang, this wolf is fucking me up. A rusty dagger. Excuse me. Throw it at him. You got it. Let's worry about this woman first. It seems like it's kind of setting us that way. I wonder if that'll throw automatically. It's probably going to say can't reach. Yeah, this kind of eats a lot of your inputs. No, okay, it does throw. Come on. Like, you can sit there and just click and click and click, even though it's up and available, and it just doesn't really happen. Which is a little frustrating. I desperately need to find, like, bow and arrow for our ranger, too. That it didn't give us that feels very rude. A lot of puppies, holy shit. Oh, did rangers not get ranged focus for back then? You might be right. Yeah, that's fair. It's been a long time since I've thought about 2nd edition. Well, that's a bit of a problem then. And this is where we would need to pull out a map. Do you wish to dig up this grave? I like that we can't read it first. The options are dig it up. Read? We can't read. We've got Jeef, and Jeff, the weirdo. I protest. I will not be party to desecrating graves. If you are going to do this, you'll have to do it without me. Will you dig anyway? No. So like our lawful character was like, yo, what the fuck, man? Alright, that's fun. I do like that. Even as those are kind of annoying a lot of the time. Wait, so did they just protest and then that's it? What is the... A desecrated grave? Who would do such a thing? Wait, is that... That can't be it, right? Hold up. Wait. I'm looking at the alignment and stuff in this really quickly. They have like nothing on alignment, which is funny. Character information, character basics, create a strong party. Yeah, they don't say anything about that. Huh. So I wonder what the consequences of that would be. Any? Is it just like going to make you question yourself? That can kind of work. Alignment. Alignment is a philosophy. For detailed information on alignment, see 27. Wait, I looked at that. That. Okay. When you actually go and look up what alignments do, it's nothing. Once again, it's like, well, you know, the stuff that it does. Alignment is alignment, obviously. Oh. Sorry, 1 second. I'm getting puppied. But yeah, as you can read that there. It's like, oh, alignment describes their worldview. I mean, yeah, okay, I get that. They might have ethics or worldviews. Does going against that matter? Well, you know. Maybe. I kind of like that it's left up to you to interpret. I think that it probably does nothing. Like, okay, we'll put it this way. If that actually has no effect on the game, I think that's smart. Because it lets you just kind of roleplay it. And it, like, gives you a fear of playing against your character. That, like, oh man, am I going to get screwed for this? Did I do something bad? Did I fuck up? I think that's a good way to do it without, like, having to write a whole system for it. Because that's a really complex thing to do. And that's why I was curious. Is because I'm like, is this, like, actually going to have consequences and, like, different actions for evil or good characters and all that kind of stuff? Like, that seems obnoxious. Poor souls, I'm sure they've found peace now. A whole graveyard in these woods. It's not like we even got any loot out of that grave. We're just doing it for fun. Not even the profit. Just for love of the game. Why do we desecrate that grave? We just like desecrating graves, okay? Listen. Sometimes you just gotta desecrate a grave. What do we have here? Arrows. Useless? Unfortunately. Yeah, okay. It's back to all... No? Am I not right? I thought that was where the graves were. Maybe I'm off. Yeah, okay. Here we go. I honestly probably should have got that all-seeing eye. But I wanted to see the game without maps, because that's the way to do things. The bushes to the south look strange. We should investigate. Behind the brush, you discover a hidden stairway. Do you wish to go down? Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Ooh, a big load there. We often do a lot of big loads on a good Tuesday night. Leather armor. Is that... okay. You know, leather armor. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot the way that rangers are in this. Like, plate mail? Fine. Let's do... Jeff will slop with Jeef. You can cast spells from the back line. Let's go with something like that instead. Okay, let's not eat the rotten food. Mage Scroll of Blur. Okay. Also, I need to remember to look at their food. Our food is okay so far, but we do eventually need to care about that. Okay, that can't be the only thing in here, though, right? So it's Dispel Magic. Detect Magic. There's no, like, invisible bullshit in here. There's no Detect Magic. Okay. Fair enough. Not a whole lot of anything there. So I wonder if we actually have to fight those priests and win at the beginning. Like, that can't be correct. Oh, do we not have cause light wounds? I thought I kept one. Nope. Okay, well. See, it sucks not to sit here and be like, wait, which spell do I want to use? The real-time nature of this really makes you want to have, like, a couple spells that you know right away. Kind of rough to have to do this. Yeah, so when they're doing their, like, attack animation, you can't really do anything, even though it shows it available. It ends up feeling a little clunky because of that. Oh my god. There's a lot of doggos. Oh, well. Is shield only on yourself? Thought you could direct that. Come on. Good lord. It was a nasty fight. Let's just sit here and sleep for 5 days. It's fine. Do we need food? You know. I might be a little peckish after the 5th day. Character's just going into full hibernation. The times for, like, putting heal spells down and stuff are always a little weird. Like, we've been in this wood for, what, 15 minutes of game time after going to the temple. And it's been, like, 3 weeks. And we haven't eaten in that time, either. We're not weak. We have willpower. I didn't get, like, any aggressive spells. Oh. What? Oh, does it conjure a flame blade? Okay. I thought it added it to your weapon. But I think I understand. Right. Need to remember that you can only hit the side that we're on for reasons. Alright, I've been gone for a week and a half. How's everything holding up at the castle? Okay, so Fireball doesn't come back on us, which is nice. Forgot that we had hold person. Hold person's real good. Uh-oh. We have run out of hold person. Ooh, alright, we did get one of them. Should have done that at the start of the fight here. Oops. Hey, you leave her alone. Fuck. Ooh. I do love that our true good, like lawful good character went, hey, listen, everybody. You can't just go around, like, digging up graves. Murdering priests, though, for no reason, that I'm okay with. Do we want to just go into their private quarters and therefore have to kill them? I mean, you know, if we have to, I guess. No going back on that decision now. It's a teleporter. The plaque reads, "Death be undone by me, but I shall only grant 3. Ah, okay. So we have a spot where we can resurrect, which is... That's very nice of them, honestly. Hey, Carmine. Yeah. Eye of the Beholder 2. Oop, that's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Going down. These catacombs look ancient and evil. This place is built by Drow, but they left the region long ago. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Now I can chuck rocks at people. You know, that classic D&D character. Rock thrower. So I have a question for you, Carmine. Did you end up using the ASE addition to this? The All-Seeing Eye. The right guard snarls and says, "We not like thieves, does we? You scuttlehead, let's finish him off and go back to sleep." Ow. Hey. Also, good reason to leave. God, it's so hard to care about getting to, like, a good spell. A key. Dun, dun, dun. Heal up the team. And then I guess we should probably look at our food. We're still good. None of the times ever make sense on that. It's so weird. D&D hours are just a little different. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how effective that is as like a method here of just like picking up stuff that you threw like that over and over. Jeff has gained a level. All right. Level 7 Ranger. Gotcha. Looks like a food storage area. Sounds hollow. Can I do anything about that? Yeah, no. Okay. So can I bash it? I sure can. That's fun. I like how open this feels. A lot of these games at this point were very... Yeah. Like, dungeon crawlers were dungeon crawlers. You would crawl around a dungeon. A dungeon. So we've got a gray key and a... Oh, no, we had a nut. Okay. Right, when they're on the ground, they're gold. That's what's throwing me off. It is humming, and it's coming from that door. A voice from within the cell whispers, "Please help me. Watch out, guards everywhere." Well, the guards have been awful. Oh man, we found the baby. Yeah, having an overworld is neat, even if it doesn't really amount to much. Oh, great heroes, thank you for your timely rescue. I am Insal the Quick. I was seeking refuge in this temple from the wolves of the forest. No sooner had I borrowed some food when the clerks captured me and placed me in this cell. Please free me, and I'll make a valuable addition to your party. Oh, very wise. You'll not regret this. By the way, got any shit I can steal? I mean, borrow. Hell yeah, I love this little gremlin. I trust him explicitly. See, like, okay, look. He's not lying. That's, some needed food. What are you? A thief? Yeah, I figured. What? No. That's wild. God damn it. You little shit. This little shit. Is it this again? Yes. Brave adventurers. Sorry to leave so soon, but I must have Starfire for myself. I took a few things. I'm sure you won't miss them. Good luck, Incel. This place is full of secrets. Look upon the northeastern wall near my old cell. Okay, I would have liked to have kept that sword, but it's not the end of the world. Get robbed, nerd. Hey, listen. If the price of being a good person is occasionally getting ripped off, then I guess I'm getting ripped off. Did he say northwestern or northeastern? Hummingbird brain striking. Northeastern. Okay. Neastern. We gotta go to the Neastern wall and take a look. Near my old cell. A cart has spotted the party. Hey, how did you get in here? Stop right there. Not gonna let a usage out of Melf's acid arrow. Okay. Magic dust. Sure. Not quite sure what to do with that. That is the most northeastern wall. They must mean like here though. Right? Like not all the way across here. I wouldn't think. Or do they mean inside of the cell? I wouldn't think they'd mean that either. Interesting. There's something. What am I missing? Ah! I'm like, wait a minute. there was not a little dot on the other screens. Dun, dun, dun. Gotcha. See, it was worth getting robbed. Now we found out about some dumb dungeon bullshit. That's the thing, is you gotta let the bad shit happen to you to a certain extent in these games. I'm gonna reach out and touch all the stoves. You have no idea. Well, that's fun. A good sign, I'm sure. I think this is a secret passage, long ago forgotten. We better be careful. Well, if it's long ago forgotten, it should be safe. Right? Ignore the big webs. Those are probably nothing. Shit. God, it is hard to get a lot of range stuff to happen. Things move too fast, and it's too hard to, like, click around all your spells and stuff before they're already in melee range. That's probably not great. Yeah, I removed paralysis, but not poison. And take slow poison. Well... let's see. If we rest... I was gonna say it. Will Jeef die? Yes, they will. Neat. Okay, so let's go Cure Light Wounds. Aid, Cure Light Wounds, and then try and memorize Slow Poison or something? Maybe? Okay. Let's aid, hold person, slow poison. Let's try that. So no, because we want, fuck, nope, fuck, okay. Dang. That is gonna be very annoying then. Huh. Wonder where that went. I don't know where that spell would have gone. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Well, that's fine. Bless is okay anyway. I guess we're just continuing to explore. Ancient bones crumble to dust. Ah, neutralize poison. Okay. Sure. Parchment. Mage scroll of magic missile. There we go. I see. Huh. So a little bit of a hint as to the layout. It looks like we're probably in the top right side. Hey, Arzu, good to see you. Okay, so let's maybe... This magic missile was always so good. Detect magic is not a bad one to have. Okay, we'll do, like... Let's do that. The burning hands to get a cone of things in front of us is nice, too. So if we look at this, oh, that is so much menuing. We're starting from the stairs on the west side there. It shows like a 3x3 room, I think. No, it's probably starting in the top. So maybe the northeast is where we're starting. Yeah, it's gotta be. Because it goes forward a couple squares and then turns right. Okay. So we've got a spot that's straight, or we've got that loop. So it looks like maybe there's just other stairs on the other side of this. Is that what's going on? Go down, then we get here, turn, and then this is the loop. Okay, so that all works so far. It makes sense that this is where we are. So is there another passage on the other side up above? Suggests that there would be. Interesting. Huh. As usual, a lot of the fun with the Eye of the Beholder games. Figuring out that puzzle. What does that mean? So we got part of a map, but that doesn't really explain where we are. Ooh. Or like, doesn't show us a way forward unless we figure out something else. I know, I'm trying to switch everything out fast enough. God damn. This is a beefy boy. Okay, this dude is just like not going down? Holy hell. Should have used hold person. Oh, right. It's a very beefy guard. Feels like that had to be the guard captain or something. God, just like Eye of the Beholder 1, it is really sad to be sitting here and just like dead silence. Right? There's something about just like, So, how's chat doing? Like, it just... Wish there was something. I get it. It's only 91. It's a lot of disk space to put music on it. But it'd be nice if there was, like, a bit here and there. Just, like, give me a combat sting or something. The PC-88 version of this has additional music. Yeah, that'd be nice. But we aren't playing PC-88. Can't rank the PC-88. That's a whole different discussion. Right after we're done ranking DOS games, when that happens, maybe we'll get around to those too. Okay, so what the hell? Look at this again. There's that burned out spot in the middle. Is it suggesting that there's maybe stairs there also? Like there's another secret wall on this side? Like facing the east side? Maybe. Yeah, just wondering if our good friend Frank maybe had some music there. That's... yeah. It's a good question. I'm sure invisibility is almost always for, like, people or monsters and not puzzle stuff, but just trying to be thorough. Do we not have detect invisibility? I probably took that off. Yeah, I did take that off. Or detect magic, I mean. Definitely feel like we're missing something in here. It's okay. We'll go back up. A lot of other Darkmoon to explore for now. Okay, we haven't even tried these. Oh shit. Hey, can I close that? Thank you. I'd like to actually, you know, do an attacky. Yo! Thanks that resub, not a fish. How you doing?
Respectfully.
No, not swapping. Oh my god. Things not looking great. Oh, I know, buddy. I know. Bad timing, cat. Okay. Got one. There's somebody behind us for sure, right? Yeah, there's gotta be. Yup. God. I have this cat over top of me. Hi, buddy. Oh, fuck. Buddy, I know. That's very nice. Oh my god. Please don't die. I don't think Melf's acid arrow has hit once. Just as an aside. Another big beefy guard. Holy shit. Woo. Okay. All right, bud. Are you ready? Did you want your treat? Here you go. We needed a moment. Oh, what's that? He's right in front of me still. You just had supper. Literally 5 minutes ago. I could hear it downstairs. Stop. Stop trying to hit. You gotta be nice. You gotta wait. Okay, now tap. Tap. Okay, now's not the time to not touch. This is when I'm saying you can. Tap. There you go. Good boy. He's doing the, like, half-hearted, I'll kind of tap. There you go. Tap. Good boy. Okay. Tap. Good kitty. There we go. So I am a mess today. I didn't mean to put on the camera. I'm sitting here in, like, sweatpants. Nice to see you all, though. I will be one moment. Gonna be right back, because I need to wash my hands after having them licked by Kitty. See you in just a second. Oh my god, sorry about that. Well, I had been saying a few things. Nice to be back, I guess. Sorry about that. Kind of screwed that up. I touched it, but I guess I didn't press it enough or whatever. I must have just bumped it a little bit and either double pressed it and turned it back off or something. But yeah, welcome. Good to see you all again. Thanks for waiting around. Nice to see you, Surf Wizard. Cat was still there, grubbing all up on us. That was a nasty fight, I was saying, because boy, did we have to rest for a while. It's a good week in the dungeon. Finally give ourselves some food, I guess. Okay. The lever closes the pit, but this is only part of the trap. Okay, that's great. So we did see, that's on this paper. It's got that.
Don't forget to joke.
Stairs? Hey, Sponge, good to see you. Looks like there's a wall, like a doorway or something there, too. The pit has opened behind us! And now the guards come. Okay, that's fun. Oh my god, an elf's acid arrow hit. God, all this casting is just like so slow. Not being able to pick specific people and stuff is just kind of nasty. This fight is really bad. Okay, gaining levels. For what that's worth. Hello, I did click on that. Oh, come on. And then it queued up me clicking again. Which is not amazing. Ooh, the turn undead's going to be able to turn my own party. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's... Wow. Really took some time to think about that one. Okay, let's try and load this again. Should have saved after I rested. Because it takes forever. But yeah, this is Eye of the Beholder 2. I mean, honestly, I almost feel a little bit like we can rank a lot of it right now. Just because it's just... Yep, it's sure more Eye of the Beholder. It's cool. I like a lot of what this game does. It's just, you know... It's a little hard sometimes to deal with the old school jank on this one, for me in particular. I'm kind of curious. Because, like, there's some interesting ways to get around traps and stuff, which is not that common for the time, which is neat. Ha. But also, if you've played more modern games, it's like, okay, well, you know, I get it. Wait, am I still muted? What? Okay, I'm not muted. God damn it. Okay, well, now I took a ton of damage. I'm like, no, I'm not. I was looking at my stuff and going, wait, what? Okay. That threw me out a bit. I'm gonna skip this if not for the promise of music. Yeah, like, it's not bad or anything. Far from it. It's very competent at what it's doing. But what it's doing is being more Eye of the Beholder, which is a great game. It's pretty cool. It's also, like, kind of dated in some weird ways. Like, the way that you have to wait for animations to end to do your attacks, but also the computer just queues theirs up fine, so you're stuck kind of feeling like you're constantly behind. Like, I'm just mashing, like, wait, am I allowed to attack yet? Is that, like, did it queue it? Did it not queue it? Because I'll be clicking that, like, 4 or 5 times. before it'll actually work. And sometimes if I do that, it'll then go into like the character portrait or something because it's like I double clicked and it queues up both of them. And sometimes it's like, nah, never really know, which is unfortunate. That's bad. Okay, fuck. Damn it. So like, click there. Oh, that one it worked. Sure, of course. I'm not going to do this forever. I think that we're supposed to fall into the pit. If we do this at all. Okay, now hold person again. God, hold person's so good. So like, I clicked on that 3 times. I don't know if you can hear any of that, but it's, yeah, clicked, and just wait. It feels so clunky because of that. Oh shit. Just look at that. We actually won that fight. Is there not a pause? It's not like it's all real time, no. Like, you can kind of pause, but then you can't just do things in that pause. It's not a turn-based combat system. It is a real-time combat game. Which is a cool idea, but I'm sure because of limitations of, like, software, hardware, stuff at the time, like, whatever engine they're using and stuff, they can't really have, like, animations going while you're clicking things, which leads to a real feeling of just chunkiness, and not in a good way. Yeah, so we need like a gray key again. Yeah. Oh, hi. Okay, wait. Why are you specifically naked? Wait, what were you all doing in there? Hold up. I have questions. Hold person doesn't work on naked guy. No one wants to hold that dude. Fair. Not even magic. Like, I clicked that, and then I moved back to it, and then it was clicked because it had queued it. It's just... Like, again, it's not the worst, but you can see how, like, when I mouse over something, I've almost certainly just clicked it right away. Yeah, like, okay, oh, and now it's too late, so it goes into their portrait instead. There we go, now it's going. is a real problem. Run away! Oh. Well, that's extra bad, because I was just gonna go and, like, use that resurrection area. Hmm. Okay. I wouldn't think that they would soft lock you, but you never know. Yeah, Detect Magic should just see items. It's not gonna, like, show us anything out in the world. It's not Wizard's Eye. Oh, God. Let's load up our last save again. Oh, no. That's not the right one. We definitely made it. I saved past that. I had to have. Hold it. I think I saw something on the east wall. Dun dun dun. It's those Jeefs. Yeah, there's Jeef, and Jeff. He's just a fucking weird one, John Locke. I don't know. I don't like to talk about that one. How you been? Okay, so there's stairs down. Priest Chief looks, Hey, listen. He's our lawful good character, okay? He's smiling. They don't have toothpaste. Alright, listen. What's he supposed to do? Do you know the Romans that they did, like, honey and glass? That's what happens when you use honey and glass. No one else is showing their teeth. He's the only one nice enough to be smiling at you. That's what everybody's mouths look like. You leave him alone. He's doing fine. He's doing his best, is what he's doing. That's what friendly people look like in D&D. Everyone's smile is jacked. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, alright. So I clicked that like 5 times. And like I said, kind of what I mean about... Come on. Just the clunkiness of everything. Failed to hold 1, which is a problem. Come on. Oof. Ah, shit. Didn't swap fast enough. Yeah, alright, well. Dang. Thought I would try that fight again. That is a nasty one. Considering that we beat 4 armored guards, and now there's 2 naked ones, and they're just beating the hell out of us. I'm gonna leave that door locked. Well, shit. Okay, so that explains why they're naked. Okay, actually now the bigger question is, why are some of them dressed? Were they sleeping in it? Feels like a good question. Come on, we gotta get the one naked guard. Cool. Hear them walking around, though. I wonder if we'll have our rest interrupted ever. Don't fully remember if that was a thing that was happening in Eye of the Beholder 1. I don't think so. So I think that if we're, like, not actively in combat, we can just rest anywhere. And it's no problem. The bed is hard and uncomfortable. So the other locked rooms are extra bad, huh? We know the one is 4 guards, and they were a problem. What's behind this one? Hey, look, it's a bunch of armed guards. Son of a bitch. I don't know what I expected. It's like, well, that animation happens, it even just takes the mouse cursor away. Like, no, not for you. Not now. It just makes it really awkward when you're trying to do your actions as fast as possible, because you need to. Burning Hands is doing some good work, yeah. I'm used to Magic Missile being... Oh, come on. Being the good one, but it might just be Burning Hands in this game. That AoE seems to matter. It's hard to tell, though, because it's not like we get numbers on it. thought I'd cast Bless. I apparently had not. Ow. Oh, wow. See, like, you can't swap fast enough either sometimes. Ugh. Okay. Well, we don't really want that fight anyway. Like, we don't need to do all the fights in this game. It's not that kind of a game, I would say. Not really meant to grind your face against that stuff. It's better to do what we did. Where was that? Did we not get the extra shortcut that was just before this? Hold up. Because then there's this. Yeah, there were some stairs where we saw the east wall had... Oh, it was the east wall, though. Wait a minute. This is the... Okay, it's this one. That's why. Right? Yes. On the page with this symbol, find line 4, enter word 3. We have finally gotten to the copy protection. 2+ hours in. Find line 4, word 3. This should be, again. Hello? No? Where's the book? You have to find them way up in the top corners. And there are a lot of them. A lot of pages of this manual, as you might imagine. Okay, there we go. Line 4, word 6. Should be spellcasters. Should be. Show me spellcasters. I think we're good. Okay, looks like we're good. Ooh, an ornate one. I'm gonna guess the gray one doesn't work. Yeah, it's gotta be like silver or something now. Huh. Good joke. That's a pretty good trick. This is where we would have fallen down and gotten caught. I see. So we need a different key, which I do not have. Like, we've got gray keys. We have that one copper key, but I doubt that that's it. Yeah. Maybe we do need to do all those fights. Or we could slip past and just go for the stairs down up here. We are far underground. The wave force is vast, dark, and still. It appears to be long abandoned. There's not a lot of, like, story that happens here either. These are kind of cool, unique little games in that they're very, like, they're unique in being real time while also being a dungeon crawler like this. I don't know that serves them better, though. It's definitely different. It's not terrible. There's some advantages to it. It's very interesting, very, like I said, very different from most other stuff at the time, which would have been nice. Because there was a lot of dungeon crawlers like this. SSI had a lot of fingers in a single pie called D&D. Well-traveled path leads through the west wall. SSI had a few other pies. You're right, I know. I'm just mostly joking because it was a lot of their pie, okay? Sure. This looks like a good place to hide things. Like, what? Okay. We should examine the southern wall. Hmm. Wait, did we... Did it, like, teleport us? It might have. Skull. Let's just chuck a skull at somebody. Just once. Just because. Listen, it's allowed. It seems great. God, they love that trick. Press the button and have the door behind you open is such a classic. This looks like a prison block. Thank you, game. I do love the idea that for any guard to open a door in this prison, they have to turn their back on whoever they're opening the door on. Wait, I think someone's alive in these cells. A small, starving dwarf croaks, "Help me! Help me, please! Release him!" Listen, the last guy robbed us. I'm sure he's fine. Pain Voice says, "Thank you, friends, for saving me. Who knows what the villainous clerics of this temple had planned for me? How did you come to be imprisoned within this cell?" I am Shorn Drager, a cleric of the Temple of the Stone Axe. For months I have been haunted by a vision of an ancient temple that is shrouded in a dark cloth. I felt compelled to seek out this temple so I might battle the evil I knew lurked within. I traveled for... And then it turns out evil has hands. Fuck. Traveled for 4 days to find this cursed place. When I arrived, I found no evil. Selective clerics who greeted travelers with open arms. Spent the night in the temple. When I awoke, I was in this cell. Thank you for rescuing me. I am a capable healer and have fought in numerous battles. Perhaps we should band together. May I join your party? I mean, story. Yeah. Sure. Like, technically that story, yeah. Sure be nice if we could give him a holy symbol even, so that he could, like, have spells. That would be cool. Oh, he can't even do that. Neat. He can't even throw those daggers. Well, he can hold them and I can move them up to somebody else. There we go. That's now his job. We got an ammo bag. It's weirdly dwarf-shaped. Hey, you! Stop right there! See, like, I don't even know what's wrong with Jeef. Is it paralysis? Is it, like... Yes. Of some kind, anyways. That does work. Take that! I won't say if that was good, but it was very funny to me. I do love that they just gave up on the modeling fireball thing. That's smart. Like, we're not going to have fireball actually do splash damage against the party because holy shit, that's too much. Well, we can set this up at some point. So Shorn is a better cleric than my other one because Shorn is just a cleric, whereas Jeef is a fighter cleric, if I remember correctly. Right, fine. Kind of rough to get a character and not even be able to have, like, the basic spells they get be cast. Huh. Neat. That is a fun key. How about... This is definitely one of those games that I remember from the last one. That failing to pick a lock doesn't mean that you can't pick a lock. It means that you need to try again. Let me just see. Pick a lock. Okay. Yeah, that is the correct thing to do, is just click on it over and over. I have to imagine Skull Door is a little too high difficulty. And yeah, you were asking if we can pause. There is a pause. It tells you inside of the manual. Let me show you. I just did it. We went to this camp screen. And that's what you can do. See, on this main game, you can pause the game. Click on the camp button, the bottom right side of the screen. Pause the in-time game. Great. Like, great. That's useful, but not really what you want to do when we're talking about pausing the game here to like actually go through your spellbook, think about a turn, cast the right spell. You don't get that luxury. It makes utility spells a lot more awkward. Dang, Shorn just chucking those rocks. Whew. I think we can probably even do... Yeah, we can. Oh, God. The micromanagement on this is awful. I mean, I'm sure that we'll find another holy symbol eventually, but that kind of sucks until you do. By kind of, I mean, oh god, like this character just can't do anything. Which is a weird feeling. Like, there's useless, and then there's whatever the hell this is. Ooh, the shackles are in working order if we want some fun time. The head crusher does not look comfortable. Probably not meant to be. Man, this is a good dungeon. You don't normally see too many evil dungeons with 2 head crushers. These guys are doing real well for themselves, these priests of Darkmoon. Yeah, okay, so that was the fake wall. Fake wall, prison block. So yeah, this is a little look at Eye of the Beholder 2. It's a really fun, in-depth little D&D sim. Thanks, Hosk. Thank you for keeping me company while I played Eye of the Beholder 2. The Legend of Darkmoon. But I think that we're... Hey, Comet! Good to see you. Sorry that you just came. But, if this were a newer game, you'd expect putting a skull in the head crusher to be the solution to some kind of puzzle. That would actually be very funny. Hold up. Now, see, now you're making me want to do a thing. Surely this passage leads somewhere. Okay, wait, where did I go? I mean, there's that. Haha. Oh, I tossed the skull away. Damn. Right, hold up. Have I played Dungeon Hack yet? No. Dang. Huh. Throw skull. So I think that the way that I describe Eye of the Beholder at this point now is that this is trying to be Ultima Underworld before Ultima Underworld, if that makes sense. Where it's trying to have these physics-based kind of puzzles. It's trying to have real-time combat. It's trying to do all those kinds of things. But it's not quite there yet, right? You can definitely see like a through line, at least in my mind, of like these into Ultima Underworld and then into like more and more modern real-time kind of Bethesda Daggerfall kind of stuff in a way. And like System Shock and stuff also on the other split of that. But it's neat. It's just very... It kind of is what it is. It's a dungeon crawler. You go around, you solve the puzzles, you fight the monsters, and then you get through. There's a rogue what's-it version of this game. Oh, is there? I didn't know about that. In my opinion, D&D honestly needs work to be real-time instead of turn-based. Yes! Yeah, I think that that is extremely true. But I think that we're good enough to rank Eye of the Beholder 2. Oh, that would be Dungeon Hack. Okay. Yeah, if you ever want to find out what games I have or have not ranked, you can go to DOScider.neocities.org, and you can see the full list of games that we've ranked there. You can also check out the episodes by the number here, and check out all the VODs on YouTube in that playlist. For now, like I said, I think we're good to rank this one. It is neat. It's really neat. It's very early for trying to do some of the things that it's doing. But I think that that does mean that it also doesn't hold up in a modern sense in a lot of ways. The way that it, like... It's not lag, but the chunkiness to, like, clicking on things is just obnoxious, again, from a modern thing, where, like, it can't do that many animations at the same time. So you're just, like, constantly having to wait. But you don't really want to wait because it's all real time and you're getting your ass kicked. So you're constantly, like, just clicking, 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 clicking. Like, okay, now it went. Fuck. What's the next thing I have to do? Damn. And, like, you don't get a time to breathe and find out, like, the right spells for situations for the utility stuff gets real hard. And yeah, without, it's a little sad that, there's no Frank Klepacki music. We said he joined Westwood around this time, but nothing yet. There's really no music in the game, kind of at all. That being said, like, the intro cutscene pixel art is incredible. That looks so good. The game itself generally looks pretty okay. Like, the sprite work and, like, pixel art kind of walls and stuff like that is all real nice. It's just... He's credited as a composer. Yeah, there is a little bit of music. It's just in, like, cutscene kind of stuff, like intro. But it's not really anywhere else. Let's... Here, we can even just pull it up. Like, it's the same thing as the first game, too. It had the same thing. Like, there's music in intro and outro. The full OST is 13 minutes. Apparently. Oh! Although this is the OST from 3, people are saying. Yes, there's for the intro, there's the character generation music, there's the one when we, like, meet the old woman. So yeah, there's little bits and pieces here. Yeah, there's some gorgeous pixel art and stuff in the game when it actually cares to have it. It's just there's not a lot. Most of it is the dungeon crawl. And the dungeon crawl is, I hate to say it, but it's kind of bog standard, right? And it's at odds with itself because it is trying to do the real-time thing while also having really complex D&D stapled together, and smacking those two into each other with no real changes is tough. That's real rough. There needs to be like some better keyboard shortcuts for things. Like I think, again, I talked about it earlier, but like Heroes of Might, not Heroes of Might and Magic, but Might and Magic, like World of Zine, and then the later ones too, which that's a little unfair because they are a fair bit later, but like 6, 7, 8, that kind of thing, you have keyboard shortcuts for all your attacks. So, you know, you can just A, S, D, that kind of thing, like attack, quick spell, D's like pass, like whatever. You've got a couple of quick buttons that do some of the basic actions like that. And there's nothing like that here. You have to like run around and right click on everything that you want to do. And there is some keyboard commands, like don't get me wrong, there are keyboard commands, but they're not easy. I saw some of them and it's a lot of manual to go through to get all of them and memorize it, and it's not the way they wanted you to play. It is very much set up to be a mouse game. And I mean, Might and Magic, the other thing too is, it had real time, but also you could just pause the game and go into turn-based, because they knew that when the right thing to do was to have it be like, okay, you're exploring real time, just go. Wait, you're in combat? Alright, hit that pause button, baby. Like, let's go. You need to think this out. It is that kind of game, and that's what this needs. It just doesn't have that. Like, that is the later stuff. Real time with pause. That, again, to be fair, that is not World of Zine level. That is, once again, that's like 6, 7, 8. So it's 6 years after this, which is a million years in early PC gaming, especially. Like, the iterations between the two are huge. So I can't fully blame this. It's just, it's earlier, right? Like, it hasn't gotten the technical prowess. Computers just can't handle that kind of thing yet. It's trying to do too much, though, because of that. And I hate to just be this simple, but Eye of the Beholder is really just Eye of the Beholder, too. Like, they're the same. There's like very little difference between these games. There's not like a lot of story. It's mostly just 82. 92. It's like, hey, did you like Eye of the Beholder? Yeah, I liked Eye of the Beholder. Do you want more of Eye of the Beholder? Yeah, okay. Here's more Eye of the Beholder. It's called Eye of the Beholder 2. There's very, very little change. Basically just setting, right? Like, setting and story. And the story is broad brush at best. The biggest thing is, again, and just like the promise of what it's trying to do, of what it means for later games. Like, real-time combat for a dungeon crawler just wasn't really a thing. And so it's a step along the path to, you know, your Ultima Underworlds, and then a lot of really cool stuff later. Yeah, it's a step along a path. Yeah, exactly. Like, it is perfectly serviceable. Like, I definitely enjoyed it. It's not bad. I've got it rated above Lemmings and Blood. Like, it's a great game. It's cool. I like the idea. I like dungeon crawlers. But it's also, you know, we get it. It's a dungeon. It's one of those, baby. Like, lock in. It's not going to be like super breakneck gaming or anything. You're gonna be just kind of grinding through this dungeon for hour after hour after hour after school. So I think we're good there. And it was nice being here. We're gonna be back up tomorrow. And I'm gonna be doing some card gaming. Like a real sicko. We're gonna be doing some Eternal in the evening. I will be doing more DOScider next week. And when I mean more DOScider, I mean, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm way behind on sub requests because of just general life. So we're gonna probably do more than one DOScider in a week. So I'll put up that schedule later on. The full schedule for my week is up in our Discord, which is free for everybody. Like I said, you can always check out the DOScider.neocities.org for the full list, or go to those YouTube VODs. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Bye! I'm gonna host somebody else! Also, we're doing Eternal tomorrow, and then Rogue's Day on Friday and Saturday. Monster Train 2 on Friday, by popular request from our subs. Let's listen to a little Descent as I lead you out to somebody else.